Welcome back to my channel, and this is my daily face routine. I usually do this in the shower, but to show you guys, I'm doing it over my sink. So step one, I usually wet my face, make it real supple and moist so my skin is prepared to take in the product. I first start out with my Neutrogena mask, and I dot that all over my face and rub it in. Sometimes I take a little bit extra because I want more of a concentrated formula, because if I'm having an oily morning skin, I usually go and get extra product, just a little bit more, not too much more, because I don't want to waste all this good stuff. Then I let that sit for about 15 minutes, and I usually rinse it off with lukewarm water. I rinse it off as best as I can to get all the product off my face. A little bit is still remaining, but I just rinse that off. It's gonna get rinsed off with my next step when I use my Acne face wash. I do have acne prone skin, so I use an Acne face wash, and I usually use 1.5 pumps. And I rub that in my skin all over from my forehead to the bottom of my neck, or décolleté, or however that word is pronounced. And I let that sit because I really want the active ingredients to work on my skin, and I just don't want to rinse it off as soon as I put it on. So I let it sit and let that salicylic acid get to work and clean out my pores and skin. I dance a little too. So after it's set in my skin for a little bit, I just make sure it's working, and I rub it in just to like in circular motions. And I use my Vanity Planet brush with the sensitive head on there, and then I wash that off. I use that for about 45 seconds. I start on my most problematic cheek, because that's where I get acne the most, and then I move on to my next cheek, my chin, and my forehead. I usually don't concentrate too much on my forehead because I rarely break out on my forehead, but I also want to give it the same level of my face. And as you can see, the Vanity Planet is really going to work on my skin, and it's really set it up. As I'm showing you, I put on my Vanity Planet on the second speed so I can also get my neck, because my neck is darker than the rest of my face. So I go, and it has thicker skin, so I use a higher speed on that to really get all the gunk and everything off, because I do put makeup on my neck. And then I go down for a rinse, and I rinse with very warm water, close to hot, but not too hot. But I really want to get my pores open and everything out, and then I pat dry my face with a towel, a regular towel, no microfiber, just a regular towel. And as you can see, I look very pale and whatnot, but at this point, I'm gonna go finish off the rest of my routine. I'm gonna go into the shower, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. And I'm back. So right now I'm using my toner, and I use a cotton pad. I don't use cotton balls because I feel like a cotton pad is easier to control on your face than a ball is. And I use circular motions all over my face. I start with my forehead, then I bring it down to my nose, to my cheek to cheek, mouth, and then my neck. Sometimes it just comes off dirty. I just feel like that's dead skin. I don't feel like it's dirt because I go through all these steps, and then I make sure the crevices of my nose is clean. And then I either use my simple lotion or the Neutrogena High Boost. But for right now, since I'm going out, I'm going to use my simple lotion and put that on my skin. I don't use too much because I'm a very greasy and oily person, and I hate feeling greasy and oily outside. And I don't wear makeup every day, so I'm just using this. This is my everyday lotion, and that's what I use. I make sure I rub that in real good, and that is usually what I do for my daily face routine. And thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.